ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Victorious Gaming, and today we are gonna test out the Immortal Hawk, Tier 3 Immortal Hawk in some of the timeline battle. As you can see right over here, I just set on the CTP of regeneration on him. So what I'm going to do today is to choose some of the top Vibranium teams that have Jean Grey, the universal type of Jean Grey, Tier 3 Thanos, and Tier 3 Silver Surfer as well, just to see what a fully PvP build of Tier 3 Immortal Hawk can do for us, especially fighting against the top PvP meta in the game right now. And I will just let you to play on autoplay mode because I believe that the Hawk has the ability to do that, because I have tested him in some of the Alliance Conquest and I was really surprised with his performance in Alliance Conquest, even with just a PvE Obelisk. So yeah, I believe he can do the exact same thing even in timeline battle, because right now we are having the best PvP CTP on him. So before we get into it, let's take a really quick look at my build. Well, we do have pretty solid state here: max crit damage, max ignore defense, and max cooldown. I guess that's not too bad. And then all the gears are 25, and how about his Uru? Well, I equip at least 2 5-star HP Uru on each of the gear with 3 healing type of Odin's Blessing, and the rest Uru I just equipped some of the ignore defense and cooldown because I was lacking of this before I slapped on this ignore defense and cooldown Uru. So let's move on. And then all the skill set are pretty much maxed out here. And then we got rank 5 combat type enhancement here, which is very decent, especially against those speed type like Quicksilver and Black Widow. And then we got stage 12 fully awaken of drastic density enhancement ISO set here because of the extra HP, which is very nice. And then as I say, I'm rocking with a CTP of regeneration, so we have like 28.7% of max HP, which is very close to the ideal stat. However, if you can get above 30% of HP, it would be even better. But this is what I got, and I guess that's not too bad as well. And then how about his uniform? Well, I do have this uniform at heroic level with some of the HP as well. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Alright, so maybe we go with this team first, just for warm-up purpose before we go any further with the teams that have damage reduction like Colossus. So let's see what Hawk can do here. Alright, so this Jean Grey is rocking with a CTP of Greed, which is obviously by far the best PvP CTP for Jean Grey. So yeah, my Wasps got dusted and followed by Colossus. That is awesome. Wow, really? Just one shot with his third skill. That is awesome. Alright, so one shot again. Guys, look at that. That is totally crazy. Okay, so that is interesting. Okay, respect. And I think Quicksilver is going to get dusted very soon. Yeah, as expected. That could be done because of the type advantage, which is the combat versus speed. So let's move on. Alright, so let's see what Hawk can do, especially against those Jean and Thanos team that have Colossus, mainly for the damage reduction, which is very important to PvP game mode. So yeah, this Jean Grey we got here is also rocking with a CTP of Greed. That's fantastic. So let's see if Hawk can one-shot Jean Grey or not, because this team will be harder than the previous team simply because this team has Colossus for the 50% damage reduction. So yeah, technically every damage he does would automatically be deducted by half. So let's see what he can do here. Why the AI keep doing the second skill? Where is the third skill? Okay, third skill is here and boom. Guess what? The third skill has become his main weapon when it comes to PvP game mode, because whenever I'm using my third skill, and if you look at my HP, the HP will be increased from 280k to 370k. Look at my HP now. There is an insane amount of HP obviously. And because of the fact that Hawk's damage is based on a percentage of your HP rather than a percentage of your physical attack, so yeah, technically the more HP he has, the more stronger he is. That 30% increase of max HP from his third skill is really juicy. So the third skill is the most important skill for Hawk when it comes to PvP game mode. And then this Thanos is rocking with the CTP of Greed as well. So let's see, and here we go. And what the heck is that? My Hawk got one shot by Colossus because of the physical reflection from Colossus. That is really sad. That's really weird, obviously. Alright, so let's try out our team against the third ranking team in Vibranium League. Nick Fury, which lead Black Widow and Jean Grey. But this team is a bit weird because this team doesn't have any debuff leadership, so perhaps you can just bring in Spider-Man for the webbing advantage, or maybe Winter Soldier for the fear effect, or Lunar Stone for the entice effect, which I wouldn't recommend you to do so. But anyway, let's see how my Hawk is doing, especially against this team. Although they don't have debuff leadership, but they do have that extra, I guess should be 55% increase of all attack from Nick Fury leadership, and the increased damage by a certain percentage from Nick Fury passive as well, which is very decent obviously. So this Jean and Black Widow are having more attacks than the others. They are focusing on offensive rather than defensive. So let's see what Hawk can do, and boom. One shot Black Widow, what the heck is that? And one shot Jean Grey as well. Woo, that is really awesome, man. Okay, third skill, one shot. Okay, doesn't even need the third skill. Second skill is good enough. So next team. Alright, so this team is nice. Silver Surfer, which leads Jean Grey and Colossus. So this team might be a bit tough because this team has that remove all debuff and that extra all attacks from Silver Surfer leadership, and in addition to Colossus damage reduction from his passive skill, which is going to be a very tough game for us obviously. But you know, I do believe Hawk can clear this team as well. If the AI keep doing his third skill, I believe none of them can survive if Hawk keep using his third skill, so let's see. Wow, I thought I could take down Silver Surfer, but I failed. But it's okay, where is the third skill? Alright, okay, so my Hawk is doing his third skill. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, so that is an accident. So let's try one more time against this team. So let's see if Hawk can take down Silver Surfer before his tier 3 skill charge up, because obviously not many characters can survive from Silver Surfer tier 3 skill because he has that silent effect, and I think he also got that 100% chance of missing attack which is applying to enemies, which means that most probably my Hawk, when he was doing his third skill, he missed the attack because of the 100% chance of missing attack effect from Silver Surfer tier 3 skill. Probably, I mean. Because at that time, my Hawk already wiped out Silver Surfer, but Silver Surfer did his tier 3 skill before he died. So by the time he revived, you can clearly see that the tier 3 skill damage was still going on. And yeah, he just one-shot my Hawk. That could be due to my Hawk was missing the attack at that time and he died obviously. So here we go, my Hawk just wiped out Silver Surfer completely, and this Silver Surfer is equipped with a Greed, a CTP of Greed, and then this Jean is rocking with a CTP of Greed as well, and I die? What the heck is that? That is really bad. I wasn't really paying a lot of attention. I guess maybe the AI just didn't use the third skill, but anyway, let's try one more time, but with different team. So let's see. Okay, so this team is nice, almost similar to the previous team, just the leadership is a bit different here. The previous team was led by Silver Surfer, while this team is led by Jean Grey, which means that this team doesn't have the extra increase of all attacks from Silver Surfer leadership. But anyway, let's see what Hawk can do here. I realized that almost all the teams that we have been facing are rocking with a CTP of Greed. And this Jean is obviously rocking with a CTP of Greed as well. To be honest, I don't have any of the CTP of Greed in my inventory yet. The best I have is a CTP of Regeneration, and I still have like 4 to 5 regen to spare in my inventory. I'm just wondering why everyone is using a Greed. Those characters like Silver Surfer is actually very good with the regen in my opinion, and those characters like Hawk is also very good with the regen. I'm actually waiting for the AI to do the third skill. Okay, so third skill is here and boom, here we go. Almost one shot with just his third skill. Wow, are you kidding me? Doesn't even need his third skill. Okay, so third skill again and here we go again. That is nice. Respect. Guys, obviously the Immortal Hawk is doing a really good job in timeline battle, even on autoplay mode, because of his crazy damage from his third skill, and his second skill is not that bad as well. He just wiped out Tier 3 Jean Grey, Tier 3 Silver Surfer, and Tier 3 Thanos easily, even on autoplay mode. That is unbelievable, and that is really awesome. Just to be honest, in my opinion, I think it's better to build up your Hawk for PvP instead of PvE. Consider there's so many good options when it comes to PvE game mode. You know, you can choose Captain America, you can use Mr. Fantastic, you can use Nemo, and you can use Apocalypse as well. But there is not many good options we can choose when it comes to PvP. And most of the PvP meta are really expensive to build up. Just like Thanos, just like Jean Grey, just like Silver Surfer, Apocalypse, and Doctor Strange as well. So yeah, I would rather to build up my Hawk for PvP just cost 800 CCF, the cheapest PvP meta we have ever had. So what are you waiting for? If you're looking for a PvP top tier character, the most budget PvP meta, the Immortal Hawk is definitely your first choice. And you won't be disappointed when you are building him up to tier 3. I think you will agree with me on that. So guys, let me know what do you think of the performance of tier 3 Immortal Hawk in PvP. Let me know in the comment box below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.